let's spice things up a little bit. Hey guys, Squdge here, welcome back to another Squdgecraft video. So today I wanted to do some more tests. So, I can't remember how long ago it was now, but recently I tested salt and sugar in resin. I'll pop the video up in the corner for you, if you can go and watch that if you want. So it got me thinking, what else can I put in resin? So I sort of raided the cupboards and I found cinnamon, just because, so it's a ground, it's the powdered version, just because I love the smell and I want to see if it still smells of it once it's cured. We've got basil, which is sort of more flaky bits, rosemary, which are like little wooden pellet bits of it, like the stem, that's the word. I got turmeric because I wondered how the colour would work, and then I got some chillies, which were much chunkier. I do apologise, that sounds like one of my neighbours is drilling or doing something really helpfully while I'm trying to do this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to mix up some resin, I'm going to pour it into these pots, add a little bit of each of these. So we've got our chilli flakes, crushed chilli this is. So I'm just going to put a little bit in to see. I might add some more, it depends how much resin I mix up. Oh, this is sealed. We've got rosemary. Basil. And we've got the cinnamon, which, oh, I love the smell of cinnamon so much. I love the smell of it so much. Come on. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to go and put on all my PPE, my gloves, my respirator. I've already got my apron on. I have this beautiful oiled apron. It's gorgeous, and I feel like such a, like, I know it sounds really stupid, but I feel kind of professional wearing it, which I know is crazy, but you know, clothes do make you feel a certain way, and that's how this apron makes me feel. Yes, so I'm going to mix up some resin, and then we'll be back to have a look how it goes. So I hope you enjoy. Okay, so I've mixed up my resin and I'm just going to put roughly the same amount in each of those little cups just so we can fill up the hearts. And yeah, this is where it got really interesting. This is a point where I wish I could take my mask off and smell the cinnamon, but it's not worth the risk because resin is toxic. Please always wear full PPE. A respirator is a must no matter what your resin says. Anyway, back to the scheduled viewing. So I'm going to mix these through, and I can already see, looking at the turmeric, that it had an interesting effect. But I mixed up each of them individually. You can see the cinnamon there has gone this beautiful dark brown, much darker than I expected it to go, if I'm honest. I was expecting a sort of lighter brown, similar to the colour of the powder, I guess. The herbs mixed in nicely, they were just sort of like a texture within the clear resin. And the turmeric went this gorgeous red colour. I did not expect that. I was expecting dark orange based on what happened with the cinnamon, but it went this gorgeous red. And then again, just mixed the chilli flakes in. Poured a little bit extra into the middle two just because they were a bit lacking. And then we poured them into the hearts. And oh my gosh, I could not wait to demould these because they're looking amazing. So have a look around your kitchen and see what else you think you could incorporate into resin. I did the salt, I did the sugar, I've now done these spices. Let me know down below if there's anything else you want me to put in. I'm happy to give that a test. It's really interesting, isn't it, seeing how things you just have around your home can make such an impact in the resin. Okay, we are back. Let's see how these things have performed. Where is my little bit of... I wrote it down, so I've got my order. So this one was cinnamon. does kind of still smell. That's really cool. It's very, very dark. I just put a lot in there, as you saw. And you can kind of see the grains, which is really interesting. You can definitely see them on the back there. That's really cool. Okay, then we had Basil. Now the back of this is really textured. You can actually really feel the particles, but it's not sunk. That's so weird, they floated. Oh my gosh, so all of it is back here and this front bit is just kind of murky coloured from a few particles that moved forward. So they really floated. That's so cool. So this is Rosemary, and I'm thinking this is probably going to do the same. Yeah. So they have all floated and the front is clear. The back again, you can feel the texture. Oh, apparently there was a bit of red still in that mould. Whoops, I hadn't cleaned that properly up. Yeah, that's such a cool look as well. Because of the variety of the little stems, it looks so 3D. That's really cool. Then we have Turmeric, which has gone this gorgeous dark red colour. Wow, that is a gorgeous red. Wow, I love that. Completely dissolved though, just used it as a colourant, which is really cool. And then the last one was the chili flakes. You can't feel the texture on the back. And they've, oh my gosh, that's so weird. So there are obviously larger and smaller flakes, and the larger flakes have sunk and the smaller flakes have floated, and there is this line in the middle. I'll try and get my hand out of there. There is this line of clear resin in the middle where some of it's sunk and some of it's floated. That is so cool. I now just want to throw other things in resin and see. I'm really enjoying this experimental series. Let me know if you are too. And also let me know in the comments if you have any more suggestions of things that I can put in resin, because I'm having so much fun doing this. I love seeing the results. Like, they're all different. It's fascinating. And I don't know if it's just me or if it does still smell. I might ask Dee later on. Just ask him to smell it and see if he can tell me if it smells of anything without him knowing what's in it, because obviously I'm possibly using my own knowledge to cheat. Like that one doesn't smell. That one doesn't smell. That one doesn't smell. That one doesn't smell. So I don't know if it's just in my head that I can smell the cinnamon, because I was hoping to. So I'll ask him and let you know. I'll put his response in. I hear him. I'm going to ask him on camera.
Oh God.
Come here. I have a question for you.
Alright, what's the question, my love?
Does this smell of anything?
Okay, hang on. Let me blow my nose. So I've got. I just had a sneeze upstairs.
Okay. Came in to see how I was doing.
Sorry guys for blowing my nose on camera.
Right, smell this and tell me if you can smell anything. I mean, smell all of them if you want, but...
No.
Okay, I'm guessing it was in my head.
Unless it's supposed to be like, because I just had bread, so I'm wondering if I can smell my own bread.
No, it's not supposed to smell of bread.
What's it supposed to smell of?
Cinnamon.
No.
It's got cinnamon in it.
I cannot
and
smell.
I could kind of smell it, but I didn't know if that was just in my head.
I think it's in your head.
Okay, try that one for me. This is great.
Oh, that's got a herby?
Oh, wow, okay.
There's some sort of herby smell there, but I can't place it. Go on.
Basil.
Oh, okay, that one works.
This one?
No, whatever it is really like... Yeah, you can just hear me sniffing away.
These are fully cured, guys. I'm not getting him to smell fresh resin.
There is something
these have
there.
been curing for like days and days. They are fully cured.
Yeah, there's a very slight smell to this.
Rosemary, that one.
I wouldn't have guessed that, but again, it's like a herby smell.
Okay.
But it's very light, that one. Oh, what's this?
I love that I couldn't smell any of the others, and he can't smell the one that I could.
This has got... Is there a slight spice to this one? If you'd asked me which one was cinnamon out of these two, I'd have said this one.
Okay, it's not cinnamon.
Can't place it.
Turmeric.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough.
One. You can probably see what it is, but...
Yeah. Can I smell... That is spice, right?
It's a specific thing.
No, actually. That one is the weakest.
That's chili flakes.
Yeah, I cannot get the chili.
Yeah,
Because I'm very good at getting chili at the back of my throat, and I cannot...
Well, I normally do, which is why I thought I might smell
So
that
if I
one,
had
but
to put
don't.
in an order of smelliness, that one stood out.
Okay, so
that
the
one.
basil still smells, apparently.
That one I could barely... So I'm going to put it like that, in that order. That's the order.
Okay, so the basil was the strongest.
Most smally to that one.
Then rosemary, then...
In fact, I still got... Yeah, I could still smell the basil.
That's quite impressive. Like, I really can't at all. I cannot smell that at all.
I can.
That's so cool.
There you go. This live taste test.
I love things like this because it's just so fascinating, because I could definitely smell cinnamon. Yeah, I can smell cinnamon, but I'm assuming it's in my head because I like cinnamon.
Do you know what? Now that you've told me, I get a very, very faint whiff.
And that's what I'm assuming. I could smell it because I knew what it was.
Yeah, and it's very, very faint.
Yeah.
It's not... The basil is way stronger. Way, way, way
Whereas
stronger.
I cannot smell the basil at all.
Right, my love, I'll leave you to it.
Have fun.
Bye-bye, people.
Well, there you go. There you go. So, 2 different thought processes on the same pieces. And yeah. If you've got any more you think would colour a resin well or would possibly still smell, let me know. Leave them down below and we can do another one of these. Thank you very much for spending time with me today, guys. Keep crafting and I'll see you all soon.